Big Jig. And I'm back with another one. What's cracking with y'all, man? So look, excuse me because I'm enjoying the shit out the salad. I'm on some healthy shit right now. You did. But anyway, we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about is how do you build a team? We're gonna talk about how do you build a team, right? How do you build a team? First off, building when it comes to building a team, it ain't about having a bunch of people. It's about having the right people. See, a lot of people think that you gotta have a slew of people to have a team. You really don't. You just gotta have the right people. You know what I'm saying? Just the right people. That's it. So, when it comes to building a team, search for the right people. Tell you what up. Don't search for, don't be the one that every time I move, I gotta have 70 people with me, like, because one, I'm gonna give you game. 70 people, right? You got 70 people on your team, guess what that means? That's too many people that you gotta keep your eyes on. Because out of them 70 people that you claim that's on your team, one of them gonna be full of shit. And that one of them, remember, they say one apple spoiled a whole batch. That one apple, that one person, can make you feel fucked up about all the rest of them. So, that's one thing. There's too many eyes you gotta keep on people. You don't wanna. You don't want to. You don't want to have to worry about. You don't want to have to worry about keeping your eyes on that many people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep my circle real small, because when something happens, it's easier to point out who said what or who did what, because you ain't got that many people. You know what I'm saying? So that's my first thing I tell a person. When you picking a team, don't worry about having 60, 50, 60 people on your team. You just need the right people. And the right people on a team could be 3 or 4 people. As long as you got a person or two. And when you get people on your team, right, delegate them shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of boss them up too. Don't make it like they just work for you. Make it like you bossing them up too. Delegate them like, yo, this is what you do. You're over the operations of this, or you manage this department, or you know what I'm saying? Like, give them boss shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't just make it seem like you just being bossy, telling them what to do. See, me, I make my people on my team feel like they feel like they are boss as well. Because a team is just what it is. We work together. You can't work for somebody and work together. When you working for somebody, that means that you the boss and that's all it is, and you ain't empowering nobody else. I don't believe in that. I believe in empowering people. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's important, to empower people. Just being honest. So, I tell people this all the time. I had to learn the hard way. It used to be a time where I used to run around with 30, 40 people. And guess what it was doing to me? It was costing me all kind of extra money that I didn't even have to spend. I'm like, damn. I got all these miles, all these people I gotta satisfy is with me. I'm like, That's a lot. I'm like, I can't do that. So I start kind of shredding my team and looking at it as what's beneficial to the team. Is it beneficial to have a bunch of people that's costing us money? Or is it beneficial to have the right people? That way there's more money put in the movement. So I said, you know what? It's more beneficial to have selected people and not waste so much money that I could put in the income. I mean, that I can invest back into the movement. Because at one time, I was going to cities with 30, 40 people. I'm trying to feed everybody. I'm putting them in hotel rooms. Somebody might want some extracurricular stuff. And I'm like, damn. And I caught myself doing all that shit. I'm like, I can't do this. I don't need all this on my team. Cause say if I got booked to do a show in Detroit, right? Say they booked me for like 6,000-7,000, right? Now, we go to Detroit. I got to get everybody there. We drive on a Sprinter or whatever we do. Everybody get there. I got to get everybody hotel room. Now everybody want to eat. Feed them, blah, blah, blah. Now, if I got booked for 6,000, guess what just happened? Now, before the show even started, I'm like, damn, I done already spent like 3,000, like 2,500 on getting us there, food, gas, all that shit. I'm like, damn. So on the way back home, one time I got booked for like 6,000. Between being there and coming back home, I might have came back home with like $1,500 or 2,000. I'm like, nah, that's ridiculous. It just didn't make no sense for me to be carrying all that load like that, right? So I started cutting it down. I was like, nah, we're gonna have to trim this down a little bit because I'm really just throwing away money that I can put in the movement. Feel me? So I said, let me not do that. So respectfully, I trim my team down because if you're the leader in your team and the leader got to do smart, make executive decisions, right? That's not an executive decision to keep on having a bunch of people on your team and you waste the money that you could put in the movement, but you wasting the money on having a bunch of people with you to satisfy them. And this ain't about me satisfying nobody. This is business. So that's what I did. I started shopping the unnecessary shit that I didn't need. And once I started doing that, I started seeing more movement, more money coming to the movement. Feel me? So that's what made me be like, you know what? Let me not keep on, having all these people on my team that's really not even working, because I had people that were just going with me at times that really was using my shit as a vacation. They wasn't even working. I'm like, man, I don't need to be spending money on people like this is a private vacation when really I'm coming here to do a job and get the fuck on. But people was using my shit as a vacation for a while. And I was cool with it because I'm like, damn, these my people, fuck it. But I had to realize, I'm like, nah, this ain't smart. I'm doing some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love my people, but I'm like, I gotta be smarter than this, man. I got kids, I got bills back home. I can't be going on tour, throwing away my money, trying to please other people when I know I got shit at home to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I gotta shut this shit down. So I had to. And some of the people I shut out, they ain't like it, but they had to respect it. You know what I'm saying? So, You don't need a lot of people on your team to be successful. You just need the right people, man. I'm telling you. Don't think you gotta. Don't think if you do music, you gotta walk in the club with 80 people, 100 people. All working. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be working, and that's who you supposed to pay. You pay the ones that's working for it. You don't just do things because you feel like, oh, let me do this because these are my people. This is my dog. Let me make sure my dog's straight and all that. Like, nah, that's not how this work. You know, and people gotta respect that shit, man. Like, that ain't how you. That's not how you rock when you doing business. And I heard that shit bad. I was so worried about pleasing my people that I was forgetting the point. Like, damn, this is business. I'm out here trying to please people, but really, this shit is business. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need a bunch of people when you build a team. You really don't. All you need is the right people. That's it. Just the right people. That's all you need. The right people. Feel me? That's it. That's all you need. And that's what I started doing. I started picking out the right people that's needed on the team. Because the unfortunate thing about certain stuff is you don't really know how nobody is until you fuck with them. You don't know how a person is until you fuck with them. You know what I mean? That's the unfortunate thing about it, right? You don't know. You just don't know how people is until you know. That's the hidden thing about life in general is that you have to deal with people to really know what they really on. Even when you date somebody, it's sad because it's like, damn. Think about it. If you would know this, if you would know this, right? You would never deal with certain people if you knew how they was. Like some people, you like, damn, I wish I would have knew this about this person because I wouldn't even fucked with them. You feel what I'm saying? But how would you know? You don't. You only gonna know unless you deal with them. You know what I'm saying? The only time you gonna know is when you deal with them. It's unfortunate, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that you think that's on your team for real be having hidden agendas, man. You feel what I'm saying? They be having hidden agendas. So when a person have a hidden agenda, you don't really know what they own until something happened. Or that's why I tell people, make sure you pay attention to them when you don't really know them like that. Or let a person talk. Because one thing about it, when a person talking, eventually they're gonna tell you who they really is, right? You gotta let them talk. You gotta let them talk. Don't cut them off because guess what? If they talk enough and you pay attention, all you gotta do is be like, I see what they on now. Now I know how to move. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just observing. You got to observe and pay attention to be able to decode what that person is on, or if they trying to be legit or not, or you know what I'm saying, if they genuine. Because that's why you can't really run with packs no more. Because I guarantee you, if you got 50 people that's running with you, at least 10 of them is around you for the wrong reasons. Ain't no question that 50 of them is all 50 of them is not on the same team for the same reason. You gonna have some people on your team because they love you. You gonna have some people on their team because they want to see you win. You gonna have some people on your team because they're getting clout off you. You gonna have some people that's on your team because they getting sex, getting women because of you. You gonna have some people on your team because they get money. You got some people on their team because they can father themselves on what they trying to do off of your shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that you click up with ain't around you for the right reason. Believe that. That's why I say you don't need no big team to do anything, man. You don't. I promise you, you don't. You don't need no big team at all. Just giving y'all some game, man. I'm gonna come back. Like, subscribe, and comment to this. I'm gonna come back and give y'all part 2, part 3, part, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know the name? Check the motherfucking chain. I'm out.